Hey, hey, hey.
How are you guys? How is everybody?
I hope everyone is well. So we were just reading a couple of the comments, and I loved Fiona's comment, which was so this is something I was thinking about for a little while, and I had spoken to Mark about it at the weekend, saying I would like to pick a topic, to begin the chat, to begin the conversation and all of that type of stuff. And then partway through, if you guys want to pick a topic, then we'll go on to that. So I was thinking, what is everyone's ultimate comfort food?
So this is the topic for today. As Kelly said, so a new thing we'll be doing is adding in the topics. And then you can also talk about what you want, but that's going to be the general thing.
Yeah, so like just to get the sort of like conversations going and all of that, as we are a food channel. But obviously we can talk about any topics that you want. But I want to begin the topic with food, because we're all foodies, right? Well, I hope we're all foodies. So what is your ultimate comfort food? What is your ultimate comfort food?
Oh, what is my ultimate comfort food? So I would say, do you know what?
Go on.
This is going to be really boring. And I like Leading Healing's thing. It's probably more of a bread-based thing. So probably something like pizza, sandwiches, anything bread-based. That is my ultimate comfort food.
Bread.
That's the thing I would think. Do you know why? It's because it's filling, it's stodgy, it's versatile. Your brother said this to me once. He said, you know, Mark, one thing I've learned is you can sandwich anything. And it's true. If you get, even like if you have a meal right now, obviously I would never do this in person. Out
in public.
But at home, I am not going to lie, I do tend to put everything in a sandwich. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I tend to do.
When I met Mark, he used to eat 6 slices of bread for breakfast, lunch and dinner.
That's outrageous. It was actually 7. Right, so let's have a quick hello. So we say hello to Jensen. We say hello to Fiona. We say hello to Charlie with his 1,013 subscribers. Jensen's now got 12.
Wow, well done, both of you.
Bobby, how are you? Good to see you. And of course, Freon, how are you doing?
Bobby, it's your birthday tomorrow.
No, it's Bobby's birthday. It is indeed.
Yes.
What have you got planned? And happy birthday for tomorrow.
Yes.
Hey,
Freon.
Hello, Freon. You're good. And Tommy has joined us as well.
Hey, Tommy.
So, Tommy, are you still in Japan? And you, I know because you're going for the Formula One. How is it there? How are things going? Right. So, Jensen said he has something to tell us first. So what have you got to tell us? Let us know. Also, extra filling. I tuned in mid-sentence somehow. So Leading Healing said, okay, Mark, there's always many topics. Guess you meant the food topics. Pasta and pizza, of course, and cake. So those are your comforting things, I see. Fiona said, oh, fabulous. Fiona, what is your comfort food?
Yes, what's your comfort food?
And Tommy, what's your comfort food while you're out and abroad?
That's it, because you must have tried loads of stuff, obviously traveling the globe. What is your comfort food? What's the like? You've been to all of these places, you tried all of this food, and you think, do you know what? This is my when I have this, it's my ultimate comfort food.
So, Bobby, what are you doing for your birthday tomorrow? Let us know. What have you got planned? And happy birthday for tomorrow. We hope you have a wonderful day, whatever it is you get up to. Happy birthday to Bobby, said Freon. Jensen said, so the exciting news is on the 10th of April, I'm meeting a train driver at Reading to Woking, and I'm going to film it.
Wow. Good for you. Good for you.
Where are we? So, actual fact. So, Jensen, you've put up your new video, which I've not watched yet, but it looks really, really good. That's where you're doing the train. I think you're showing a YouTube train clip, aren't you? So I'm going to be watching that a bit later.
I want to try these on the live, and also the ones from Singapore.
Oh yes. Right, these have got the air in them. Where are we? You can, in public, and I put lots in a sandwich. Had an interesting, this is Leading Healing. I had an interesting smoky maple mayo and parsnips and lettuce sandwich. The flavour was almost too strong. So hang on. You've got maple syrup mayo, parsnips and lettuce.
Sandwich.
In a sandwich. P.S. all humans are foodies, and yeah, I was going to say this is very, very true. After the adverts, you were saying you were bread based. Yeah, I'm not. Or I'm not celiac without reasons. It's more pricey to be healthy, and that's where I had lunch today, which is gluten free.
I think in general, to try to be healthy is more pricey for some unknown reason.
I'm going to say Bobby. I thought it was you, Dwayne. Sorry, because it said Bobby Curly 17. So I keep thinking it's Bobby. Dwayne, it's your birthday. Of course it is. What have you got planned? Tommy said, I'm still in Japan. Not long got back from an event with the team. Had a catch up with my favorite driver who I kept bumping into last year. You know what? It has to be pizza.
Ooh, okay.
So that's two of you for pizza.
Yeah.
That was Leading Healing and from Tommy. Eva's joined us. Hi, Mark and Kel.
Eva.
Third antibiotic for the chest infection.
Wow.
We've got broadband finally with Internety.
Okay.
Doctor saw me yesterday at home. How are things going? Good to see you. I'm assuming it is you, Eva, because you keep changing your name, but I'm pretty sure that is you.
Yeah, between you and Freon, it's very difficult.
I know.
Because you keep changing your names. By the way, these are hummus chips. They are sticky caramelized onion and balsamic flavor.
Balsamic.
Balsamic, that's the word.
That's easy for you to say.
Balsamic flavor.
And these have come all the way from Singapore. What are
they? They have. A friend of mine, she gave me a list of these types of popcorn, and I had chosen a couple, and this was one of them on the list, the sour cream and onion.
There we are. There we go. So Lena Healing said, "Happy birthday from a happy chappy." There you go. You got happy birthday.
Aww.
Where are we? Mark, are you sure that's a wise shirt to wear these days? Almost as bad as you're in a speed. I know. So this, my brother gave me. And do you know what? Sometimes I just bung on a t-shirt. So this is obviously from Top Gun. Iceman being Val Kilmer's character.
That's right.
Oh, you're going out for tea, said Bobby. Very nice. Where are you going to go? You don't have to tell us the exact restaurant and where, but what type of food are you going for?
It's Charlie, isn't it? Not Bobby.
No, Charlie. Sorry, I keep saying Bobby. Sorry.
Yeah, because he's got his.
No, it's Dwayne. It's Dwayne.
Dwayne. Sorry, Dwayne. Dwayne, not Charlie. Dwayne. Dwayne, why is your handle Bobby currently? Isn't that your brother?
Yeah, no, it's that because it says the D in the actual avatar. Jensen said, and I'm getting the bus to Reading, and I will go upstairs and take the front seat, and I will film it just for you.
Oh wow! Well, thank you,
Mark. Where are you? Still in the UK with most of my fans, you lovely silly billies. Well, we are. We are still in the UK. You must recognise now.
Yeah.
You know the background with all the junk in this corner, and then the what do you call it? The Oogie Boogie, which is right there. So you always know if you see that, we're at home.
Now, Jensen says, I like cheese and sweet corn on pizza. Do you know what? Those aren't bad toppings, you know. They're not bad toppings.
Hit us on your favourite pizza. So, guys, those of you that pick pizza, and there's quite a few of you. That was Leading Healing. That was Jensen. That was Tommy as well. What are your favourite pizza toppings?
So I will I'm not talking about pizza toppings, but I am going to talk about what my favorite comfort food is, which is homemade shepherd's pie.
That's your favorite comfort food?
Yeah, homemade shepherd's pie. Do you like comfort food is different to food that I enjoy?
Yes.
Because, you know, comfort food is like when you're wrapped up. To me, this is what comfort food is. When you're wrapped up warm, or you have a nice cup of tea and a cake, or it's raining outside and you fancy like that nice shepherd's pie, homemade, or like sausage and mash with onion gravy or something like that. That to me is like home comfort food, I think.
Oh, that's interesting. So Leading Healing said, no, that sandwich with the parsnip and what have you is from a cafe, but they have a pay it forward option.
Oh.
That I have never seen that in a cafe.
There was somebody that did it where, I don't know if it was in the States or whether it was here, where you can pay for a meal and you stick the receipt up on a corkboard. And then somebody who, you know, doesn't have the means or, you know, they may be homeless or whatever can go and pick a receipt and have a meal. And I just think that's just so heartwarming and that's just so lovely. And every now and again, if somebody did that, something like that, I would probably do the same thing.
My only worry would be someone would abuse it.
Yeah,
I'm hungry, I'll just take this.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, you know, like some people, they don't like to give money to the homeless. They
Yeah.
rather give food, or they rather give that. But in my mind, I just think it's freedom of choice. So if I do decide to give money, that's because, you know, and they want to do whatever it is with their money, should I wish to give money.
So, Aoife, how is the new freezer? How is the new fridge? Is it all good? Do you guys ever do pottery? Asked Leading Healing.
Do you know what? I don't, but there has been a couple of things at work where, you know, you do like so one of the girls, she had actually invested in doing a pottery class.
Oh.
And I just thought that was so interesting, because it's never popped into my mind to say, oh, do you know what? I'd like to do a pottery class. I think she did like a 6-week class. She really enjoyed it.
Bella, how are you? Good
Hi,
to see you,
Bella. Hope you're well.
Good. Leading Healing said, I've seen 4 adverts already. Oh, really?
Wow, that's quite a lot.
Do you know what? So you can pick the adverts for what they call ferocity. So you can either have loads, but we don't.
We just leave it on like whatever it's on, like medium or whatever. We don't like do it high or anything like that. Before, we used to cancel them because we had the power to cancel them, but now we don't have that
I remember
power.
that. Yeah, you'd see this little bar at the bottom.
About to go into advert, and you could just cancel it. But
Liam, how are you doing?
Liam, hope you're well.
Liam said the best pizza topping are Dua pineapple, truffles, peppers, and barbecue sauce. Kelly hates pineapple on a pizza. She hates pineapple on a pizza.
It's such an offensive thing.
Oh, I do you know what? I love
find it really offensive.
That combo of fruit and
whenever I order pizza for work, I always get like 2, like ham and pineapple, and I always call it the offensive pizza. I never not get something because I don't like it. I will always get something that people like. So but I wouldn't get it for myself, let's say. So I will order 2 ham and pineapples for the offensive people, and then I will, you know, pepperoni obviously is the most popular, but I do love Nduja. Oh, they used to have a pizza called Diavolo, right, which some places still do have it, but there was one place I used to go to, and it would be pepperoni and Nduja, chili. It would be so spicy, my nose would water. Woo.
What was I going to say? So if people are offensive because they like pineapple, talking of offensive people, Karina said, Liam, that pizza sounds delicious. How are you, Karina? Good to see you. Karina, I haven't responded to your email. I will do. Good to see you. Now, Karina said, fried bread. What, did they run out of? So I will message you, Karina. Fried bread on a breakfast is very much a British thing.
It's a thing. It is a thing here. That and eggy bread. So what you would do is you would get a piece of bread and you would dip it in an egg, and then you would fry that piece of bread. And some people, not all people, but some people would add icing sugar to that.
Where are we? So Leading Healing says, be careful with that shirt, it doesn't represent you. Well, I wear it more ironically, really. I don't see myself as the Iceman, I can promise you that.
Why everybody talking about Mark's t-shirt? It, like, to me, it's just Iceman from Top Gun.
That's what it is, that's what it's for. But I don't see myself as the Iceman. Don't worry, that's the irony of it. It'd be like me saying Britain's Next Top Model or something like that. I would see.
Oh yeah, because he was very into himself, the Iceman. Okay, I see what you
mean. My favourite food, here we go, is mashed potato with butter, milk, salt, carrot, parsnip mashed, and a tiny bit of butter. That.
Who's this?
We'll have a guess. That's the most Irish thing I've heard. So that's got
to be. It's got to be Aoife.
That's on the verge of a cold cannon. That sounds delicious, though. I
feel like mash is that comfort food. So the topic of conversation, we're just beginning here. What is the ultimate comfort food? For Mark, it's pizza. For me, it's shepherd's pie. My mum loves mash. If she could get anything, she'd go, yeah, mash. Yeah. I love a roast dinner and stuff like that, but it's the mash part or the stuffing part, the stodgy part that is delicious.
Now, Jensen said, yes, please, Kelly. Shepherd's pie, please. I will help you make it. Is that a big favourite of yours, Jensen? Is that something you love?
Homemade shepherd's pie. So
it's good. Where are we? plain sauce base and no cheese, then layers of pineapple, ham, and chicken and sweet corn. This is Aoife. So there's 3 of you going for the pineapple on pizza.
And no cheese.
Karina,
So just a marinara pizza with just pineapple.
oh, I swear you lot are just trolling Kelly right now. Karina said, "Is the toaster broken?" No, no. Believe it or not, Karina, this is a British thing. Now, on YouTube, I have seen several Americans try British breakfast and the fried bread, and they've really rated it.
Yeah, I think. Do you know what it is as well? I feel like British food does get a bad rap. And to be fair, back in the day, you could kind of see why. However, British cuisine has really improved, and we have an amazing food culture here. It's grown so much in the last 10 years. It's wild, but you do get your typical. I was talking to someone yesterday, right? Because I had got dates for the office. And somebody came in, oh yeah, I'm going to have this date. And I said, oh, do you like sticky toffee pudding? And she goes, yeah. And I said, like, because there's dates in that. She was like, what? And I was like, yeah, that's what sticky toffee pudding is made of. It's made of dates.
Oops, sorry, I'm moving that to one side. Now, the reason I'm moving this to one side is because I'm going to the Google. Now, the reason I'm going to go onto Google is because Liam said, my old chef has opened his own vegan pizza restaurant in town. It's so yummy. Have a look at the pictures. It's called Stone's Throw Kitchen. Can you Google that for me? And then we'll have a little look. It was just like that, and I'm sure it warmed my heart. Yeah, like you said, Kelly, I asked the angels and they want to thank you. Good point, Kelly. If there's a reason, wouldn't want more than twice a week. Now, Aoife said, oh, we did that one. Sorry, Aoife. You're so funny, Chris. The toaster broken. That's so funny. There'll be British chefs go, what is she talking about? That sounds like French toast to me. Yeah, that shirt would not go well over here in the US. But this is a US top.
French toast is eggy bread. What we would call eggy bread.
Okay, here we go. So Stone's Throw Kitchen, which is this looks really nice, Liam. This looks right. These pizzas are immense. It's probably the best pizza I've ever eaten, by Lou in Hayling Island. And Jordan from Portchester said, absolutely stunning pizza. Best vegan pizza I've ever had. So the menu includes... Okay.
So I'll have to come up with a few more. There's no pictures, unfortunately.
Well, maybe it's taking a while for us to load. But it looks good. There we are. So anybody in Liam's neck of the woods, give Stone's Throw Kitchen a little chance.
They just do like an artichoke one, and they can't do goat's cheese because that's from the animal, but they could do like vegan cheese and artichokes, or aubergine pizza or something like that.
Mashed potato, says Aoife. I knew it, Aoife. Jensen said, every time on a Tuesday at school lesson, there's one science. The kid in my class is always moaning for no reason, and the other kid in my class get involved just to make it worse, and it gets on my nerves. And I didn't even get involved. That's the best thing, Jensen. Stay out of it. If they're going to moan, let them stay out of it. Hey, the teacher is my mum's twin, and Margaret's iconic as my youth art and teacher Margaret, who passed away, I think, in January. Well, if it's doable, starts in a week or two, offending people with a Hawaiian. So you're Hawaiian too. This is another Hawaiian favorite.
The offensive pizza.
Right. Can I open these?
Yes, yeah. You were just chatting, so I thought,
Mark knows my favorite dessert, says Aoife. Do you know Aoife's favorite dessert?
Oh, no, not the biscuit cake.
I think it might be the biscuit cake. Oh my God. Anyway, okay. So these are sour cream. Sheila, are you there? And neutral. We haven't seen Sheila for a while. We mentioned Sheila in our. So a big thank you to anybody that watched our video on roast.
Well, first of all, do you want to show them inside the packet or anything like that?
Sorry, do you know what? I was eating it like we were just chatting. I forgot we're doing the taste test. Sorry, remember.
You can see like little flecks of chives.
All right, let's give these a go. These are weird.
I like them.
There's salt there.
There's a sweetness in there,
Yeah,
right?
there is.
As well as a savoury, there's a sweetness in there. How weird and wonderful.
So I don't know where Sheila is, but we mentioned Sheila. The also thing, going back to the roast breakfast, did that appeal to anybody? And Karina, if you were to come back to England, would you go to that, or is that a no-no? Just out of interest.
To be fair, there are better breakfasts out there, because somebody said that I was quite critical, right? But obviously, I'm a food reviewer, right? Things are not going to please me the same way that they please Mark. Yeah.
What do you know that? You told me easy to please.
I'm just saying, right? Look how Mark just got himself popcorn, but didn't even get me any.
You were busy.
Yeah. There are like things that I like. So my mum and my bestie, they went somewhere, and they were staying in a hotel. The hotel wasn't all inclusive, but the meals were inclusive or something like that. And they walked in and like, nah, Kelly would not like to eat here. That they already know how I am. Like, Kelly, no, she's not going to eat here, which is true. And the thing is, I've been spoiled. I'm bougie. I own it. I say it with chest. I'm just saying. So there are things. So when I am critiquing a breakfast or a meal, I will give you the real. So if there is something that I don't like because my palate doesn't enjoy it, I will tell you. I'm like, I don't think this is. And if the place is dead, I will tell you the place is dead.
I've got to say, these are really good. I'm growing on me.
Yeah, and just saying, oh, these are weird. No, look at him.
They are weird, but I tell you, I've never had sweet and sour. Well, they're not sweet and sour.
It's sour cream and onion.
But with sugar.
Yeah, there's something sweet in them that is really nice.
I've got to say, it is a weird.
It's cheesy though.
Yeah.
Do you get like a cheesy?
It's like a sweet cheese. But it works. Melt Kelly's cheese on her pizza.
Right? No.
That was by Liam.
Don't talk to me about marinara. I don't want to hear about that.
Right. So how often do you have pizza leading healing? Do you think I'm kind of cold as well about the Iceman bit? I've got to be honest. Is this got so for our American and Canadian chums? Has this got a secret connotation I don't know about?
Yeah, is this an offensive T-shirt of some sort?
I just thought it was
yeah,
a character in Top Gun. Marky and Cows. No, sorry. Make sure you reply to me on your post on and Sunday video. No, I will do. So apologies to everybody who has posted. I have not had the chance to respond to everybody this week. It's been a bit of a tough week for me this week. So work-wise. So I haven't responded to people. So I will do that tonight. I'm going to go to bed probably after this live.
Let me tell you, I've been going to bed.
No.
Last night I did get home and I did sit downstairs for a bit. After a bit, I went upstairs and I was just like, I got into bed. And for some reason, I've been feeling a little bit cold. So I've been putting my heated blanket on, but I've been putting it on number 4. It goes up to number 6, by the way. Last night I put it on number 5.
This goes up to 11. Jensen said, make sure you... Oh, we did that one. Marky and Kel said, Friel, thanks for the email back, by the way. And I'm glad you haven't told anyone about my secret.
Yeah.
We would never tell anybody your secret. Anything you tell us in secret stays a secret. Unless you turn around and say, tell people. Hey, Karina, yes, mashed potatoes, which aren't just Irish. No, this was Aoife's thing, because Aoife loves mashed potatoes. Him, Kelly, Shocky biscuit cake.
And that's what I said. All right, let me just show you the balsamic vinegar, hummus chips.
I will have a look at your post, Jensen, after this.
All right.
Oh, so Lena Healy said roast beef and maybe tacos.
Ooh.
Never heard of that, and we're only just at the beginning. And lots of kisses. Melt my cheese. The classic line, Kelly.
Right.
Right.
Melt it. So I ordered something. I ordered something from somewhere the other day, right? I ordered a ham and cheese croissant. And in the notes, I said, please melt the cheese. They emailed me back and they said, sorry, we don't do warm food or something like that. Now, this is breakfast food. And then they asked me for feedback, right? Now, I had ordered these turkey butties and egg butties. Tell me when they turned up.
Try this because I'm
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
I'm not impressed.
No, you know why you're not impressed though?
That's bad.
Yeah, that's why you're not impressed. But had you not had that, you'd have been impressed with that.
I'm not impressed.
I like these as an alternative to crisps. And I think they would go better with a dip.
I think you can get Eat Real in the United States.
Yeah, they can.
Not sure about Canada.
Because I bought it regularly in the States, Eat Real.
Fiona, Mark and Kels, have you now been how have you been? Also, Marky and Kels, there's a reason that I haven't been back as well. What's your reason, Freon? What is your reason?
Do you want to say it on the live? You don't have to.
No, you don't have to. You can message us, lady. Freon's changing his avatar again. Freon said, one of my favorite pizzerias, Diabla, has prosciutto mushrooms, basil, and gorgonzola. So yum. Now, are you a fan of the Californian pizza? Because I know that's got broccoli on it. Oh, wow, Liam. I lifted 56 kilograms on the bench at gym today. Wow. What's your goal, Liam? Tell us what's your goal. Have you got a set goal that you're going for?
So let me just go back to my story where...
Sorry.
That's okay. So they said they couldn't melt my cheese. That was already minus a point. That they couldn't melt the cheese. On a croissant, by the way. I was like, all right, cool. That's
where the phrase came from as well, because they wouldn't melt your cheese on
the croissant. Yeah, because they didn't melt my cheese
on the croissant.
Ori. Yeah, on a croissant. And then, so I ordered 6 turkey bacon butties, and 6 egg butties, right? When they turned up, I was meant to be ordering enough for about 20 people. When they turned up, they were like this, right? I was mad, and I'm not even what I don't even eat like that, right? But in my mind, this is what upsets me when I'm ordering for other people, because obviously I want other people to enjoy and all this. So today they finally asked me, because obviously I haven't ordered from them since, and I'm one, I like to order from independent businesses just to sort of like support them and all of this. I think they have 2 branches in the UK.
Oh, take those, please, because I'm going to start eating.
Look how much Mark has eaten.
No, that was full of air when I got it.
Yeah, because it's just like one of the crisps you get in the UK, because it's full of air. Honestly.
Right, no more for me.
No more for you, because I'm putting them over here and they're going to be for me. And I don't want to hear, oh, can I have just one?
Can I have one of these?
We're going to have more of those.
Where are we?
So anyway, I gave the feedback today and I said, it's not a critique of the food because the food was delicious. I said, but it is a critique of the size. On your website, it didn't say that it was mini, because I would have ordered other stuff alongside of that. So you can't talk to me about mini. Right, and you can't give me mini food, but not tell me I'm ordering mini food. That's crazy. You know when I saw those people's faces and they looked at that.
Has anything happened to you guys like that? Have you ordered something on the menu? It looks absolutely beautiful, and what turns out to be is nothing like what you ordered. Say it. Was it too big? Was it too small? Was it just look terrible?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Look, nothing like the picture, just terrible slop. Sorry, slop that just arrived.
Karina said, I would definitely go back to roast again for afternoon tea. I would try that breakfast, except for the blood pudding. Emoji.
Have you ever had black pudding?
Well, so we call it black pudding rather than blood pudding, but you are right, it is a blood sausage, it's been known as. The other thing I was going to say, Karina, actually, is that the Dishoom do a vegan version of black pudding, which I have had. So there's no blood in it at all. Leaning Healing said, I'm not Hawaiian. I'm also not asking you to take off your shirt. But it seems like others agree about it. Right, I see why, because of ICE agents. Right, so it's not ICE as in the immigration thing. So remember, I'm British. We don't have ICE here. So,
right. Okay.
But I do get it now. All right. I didn't think of that, so maybe I'll change it next time. I just have about this. Oh, wrong way. There you go. Just man. I just all right. Oh, sweet, salty, and savory. They are really good. What shop are they from? I want to try. Those ones.
No, he's talking about these ones.
No, they're from Singapore. So these are from Singapore.
Yeah.
So those are going to be a bit harder for you to get, Liam. But these you can get Eat Real. I think these are because they're plant-based. Remember this Liam's plant-based. That he means these. So that's where they're. Where did you get these from?
I got those in Holland and Barrett.
There you go. Holland and Barrett, Liam. And I imagine you would frequent there actually, because I know they do some good vegan stuff. Kelly, Shocky Bicky cake. You know you really want to make it for me.
I know I really don't want to make it for anyone.
Don't take that personally, Aoife. Kelly just doesn't want to make anything ever. Freon said, Marky and Cows, I am not called Freon no more. I am now the Dark Demon. Oh, blimey. Wow. Where did this come from? Are you in your Hellfire days? Karina said, lots of controversy in the US regarding ICE agents. Right. So you've got to bear in mind, because we don't have ICE here. The only ICE we have here is the stuff you put in your drinks. So that's probably why it doesn't compute with us. But thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, interesting.
I wear this around the States actually as well. I've never had anybody look at it. But yes, no, I'm not. Like I say, I'm not one into the ice bits as well. Yeah. Leading Healing said, Sheila hasn't been here for a while. I hope she's okay. Mark, you're a food reviewer, and yeah, easy to please. Are you both hungry tonight? And how were your days, or Hungarian as he calls it? If you want to talk about that. So, how was your day?
My day was all right today. I felt like I was looking at the screen for a long time. And it's so funny. So I'm involved in a group at work, and I've decided, so I coordinate this group, by the way. I created it, I coordinate it, and I have decided to, now that I've created the group and they're now becoming, independent and all that, I thought, you know what? I love what I'm seeing here. I'm now going to take a step back. So there was someone that I've left in charge, and I said, I'm going to take a step back. I said, and I saw someone writing an email, and I said, a better way to construct your email is this way. She goes, oh, yeah, but if you read further down, and it was my fault because I had scrolled down, but I didn't see the bit to see. So I had scrolled down and I'd missed it. And I said, oh, apologies, I missed it. Forget what I said. I said, and we left it at that. And then she said, on that note, do you still want to be, as you're going to take a step back, do you still want to be included in on emails? And I said, well, no. I said, you know what? I'll leave it up to you lot to decide. I said, I'm happy for the next meeting to be my last meeting. And then I'll take a step back. But I chuckled to myself, right? Because this specific girl, she finds it difficult to speak sometimes. And so when another girl joined, she found it more easy to talk and be a bit more communicative and stuff like that. But when I read the email, I go, yeah, now that you've told me off, can you just F off? That's how I took it. And I was laughing so much. And I was telling the other girl that I'm leaving in charge. I was like, yeah, look what she's put down. Yeah, because I corrected her. Yeah. Anyway, when are you, now that you corrected me, when are you going to F off? I was laughing so much. And the other goes, no, she doesn't mean it. I goes, no, I know she doesn't mean it like that. I just said, it's funny how somebody could turn it around and think like that. I thought it was hilarious myself.
So Freon wants to be a wrestler. He goes, do you guys think I will be a cool wrestler? Let me know. I think I would. What would you be? Freon the Dark Lord?
What would your name be?
Leading Healing said, really, that there's so much sadness around the world. Unrest, and people can be more at peace. Nice. It's later there, and you both got each other's company too, and the weekend streaming. Sending you into the cafe, sat there warming up and errands on Sunday. Well, it's a likely stream. I didn't see actually, because you did put your stream up yesterday, but because you did it when I was at work, was kind of cool. And one said the dog was funny. Oh yeah, because that's because you were going into those cafes. Tia, how are you?
Hi, Tia, I hope you're well.
Did you get your goats, and did they melt your cheese? Now, Kelly hates goat cheese. Kelly hates goat cheese leading healing. That is definitely not something. I love it with fig, but it's absolutely amazing. Tia, what have you been up to? Let us know.
And Tia, what is your ultimate comfort food?
Yes, we want to hear this. Now, Tia's always off out somewhere nice. She is definitely a lady that's cultured and goes out quite a few places. So it'd be good to hear where she's
Sometimes she's messaging from holiday.
Leading Healy even says, "Hi Tia, thanks for being here in advance. Spreading love and kindness here. Mark and Kelly in the community. P.S. 2 branches, that's a small root tree." Get it? He was going to catch up, but Kelly had more stories and Mark had more munching. Either way, we're still in the UK. Melting cheese, munching and having lots of giggles and great conversation. P.S. That sandwich was huge.
Wow.
That sandwich that you had, I can imagine that. Jensen said, I'm watching something funny and we should have a rice pudding for dessert. Okay. Oh, so was that your ultimate comfort food? You'd have the shepherd's pie and the rice pudding. Leading Healy said, where are we? No, thanks, but especially blood. But I've seen black color. Looks like a tablecloth. No. So blood pudding, you are right, is black in color, but I think that's got to do with the actual blood because it congeals into that color. I mean, it sounds revolting when you think about it, but you quite like the taste of it. Has anybody else had black pudding or blood pudding? And if you do, are you a fan of it or not? Liam, definitely not for you. I enjoyed your Sunday video and I saw the railway line. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Yes. Now, that was very well spotted, Jensen. In Borough Market, there is a overground railway that goes across. So very well spotted. You enjoyed it, didn't you?
What, the breakfast?
Yeah, the breakfast at Borough Market.
Yeah, I did enjoy the breakfast. Somebody, a viewer felt that I was a bit too critical.
I've got to respond to that viewer. I think it was Eileen. So I will respond to you, Eileen. Well, I'm sorry, you've just been too busy to change it. Then Freon says the new name. Not sure about that though, Freon. Do you usually ask each other how your day is? She's looking at the screen now. We do. When we come in, I always ask Kelly how her day is.
Yeah, or if we ring each other in the day, I will say, like, how's your day going so far? But that was something that when we were dating, I used to do. So whenever we were speaking, go, oh, how was your day? Like, what'd you get up to? Blah, blah, blah. So it's something that we consistently do. I mean, Mark rang me at lunchtime, but I couldn't pick up the phone. But on my way home, I called and I said, oh, how's your day gone and stuff like that. So we do ask each other how's our day going, for sure. Every day.
Oh, every day. Every day. Because I like to know what Kelly's been up to. Even if she goes, oh, but I'm the same as well. So it'll be, we do say that to each other.
And him more.
Yeah. Been a bit of a tough one this week, though. Karina said, heard that there's going to be a train strike there. Will that affect you? Now, interestingly, there was supposed to be a tube strike this week and it got cancelled.
Yeah.
The next one will be in April. And then there's another one in May.
But it's tube, not train.
Yeah, tube this will be, so underground. So
subway.
So it will affect us, yes. That'll be difficult for us to get in. Luckily, it's during the week. So, well, I say luckily, it's when it is on the weekend, it's a bit of a pain as well. Hope Thunderbear is okay. We haven't seen her today, actually, but sometimes she will be on at some point.
Sometimes she comes on late.
This is true. Right. Where did you get the popcorn from? Said Liam.
Singapore. My friend bought it from Singapore.
Eureka is from thing. Where are we? Red Leicester. And Charter is my favorite cheese. What's Charter? Do you mean cheddar? Is my favorite cheese. Oh, so Tia said her favorite comfort food is pizza. Another one for pizza.
How many of you want pizza as your comfort food?
Or spaghetti and meatballs with garlic bread. Go on, Tia. Don't forget the garlic bread. That's interesting, actually. So
spaghetti carbonara. I like that.
We don't normally order garlic bread, actually. I've got to say, whenever we do pizza, I don't. Well, no, you do actually.
I do.
Pizza
I don't know about you, but if I'm ordering from Pizza Hut, I'm getting cheesy garlic bread. And then I say to Mark, do you want cheesy garlic bread? He says no, and then he's fine.
I know, but somebody's got to. I've got to make sure that we have taste. Yeah, that sandwich. Your Leading Healing is going on about that sandwich. That sandwich must have been good, Leading Healing. That's all I can say. Tia said, sorry for missing so much. I've been doing a lot more sport and exercise.
Don't apologise. You're here today.
Do you know what? And that's really good to hear. So, what sports are you doing? Is this to get fit? Is this to tone up?
I can imagine it's some type of thrill, because Tia's like that. She's the type of person that would, oh yeah, let's go to Go Ape, and I'll be like, that'd be my worst nightmare. I'm like, no, I'm not going Go Ape. You go, I'll watch you. Yeah.
No, do you know what, Tia? I do admire you because you're always out. You're always doing something. I'd imagine you're a very, very fun person to hang around with. I'd imagine if I was your flatmate, I would never see you because you'd always be.
No, we're going to Go Ape. We're going to go do the cube. We're going to go and do blah blah blah.
Green pudding. What's green pudding?
Never heard of it.
Green pudding, lavender ice cream. What is green pudding? Is this a Canadian dish? Is this something we haven't tried? Where are we? There we go. We call or message, remember, if asking if causing any trouble. That's good. And call each other love. Yeah, we do. What group did you create, Kelly? Tube, not train. Subway. No, not Subway the sandwich. Subway in the underground. So we call it the underground here in the UK.
We call it the tube.
Karina went pizza. So we now know a lot of you are pizza fiends. So I think at some point Kelly and I are going to have to do a live on a pizza. We're going to have a pizza on a live.
I'm going to do Pizza Hut.
Oh yeah, we haven't done Pizza Hut for ages.
We haven't done Pizza Hut for ages. I'm doing Pizza Hut.
That's poor Singapore again. I wish I was in my hometown. I could have a funeral gig. I don't know. If the person in Windsor, but just once on a place, maybe on your way to Australia, is that? Oh, I see. You're going, all right, because I forget, because you're in Canada. Which part of Canada are you in? Are you in east, north, south, or west? I can eat pizza daily, just different types of pizza though. Do you know what, Karina?
I can eat it daily.
I could eat it daily, and I'm gonna say I'd be the size of a house, but I could definitely.
Mark would eat seafood pizza all the live long day.
Seafood pizza is my favorite, and it's my favorite because very few places sell it. Wow, Tisa, I got back into swimming, cycling, and the gym to start. Need to get back into salsa and hiking. Oh my word!
I used to do salsa. I used to do swimming. What else?
And hiking.
Not hiking. I used to do the gym. I used to do the gym quite a lot. Before I met Mark, I was at the gym all the time. I would take like 3-month breaks. And then I'd get back onto the gym. I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to go gym. I don't feel like going to the gym at all. No motivation at all, unfortunately.
It's a difficult one because I think as well, look, the great thing is, Tia, because you're going out doing all of these cycling and gym and stuff like that and swimming, I think it's great because you're really sort of, it's an investment in you. And I think that's brilliant. I think that's a really good way to see it. Like Liam's the same. Liam's really into his fitness.
Yeah, he is.
He does a lot of time investing in there, in himself. I like everything in the video, said Jensen, the design of the restaurant and things. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I think, Jensen, you and your family would enjoy going there. As Karina would say, it's definitely a really good restaurant. And
it's a very nice restaurant. And, you know, we were lucky because so there was one team and their manager was away. And so I said to the manager, I will take the team out for like a Christmas lunch. And then I took the team out for the Christmas lunch and there were these vouchers there. I was like, yes, please. And so I had 2 vouchers and it gave you 25% off. And then I said to Mark, look, it's about to run out. Let's go. So we went for breakfast and then I went to lunch with someone and it was great because I used the 2 vouchers. I didn't let them go to waste.
Very good too. Very, very good too. So is that the vouchers you're talking about for the breakfast?
Roast.
Yeah, for roast.
Because I could use it for breakfast, lunch or dinner.
Yeah, exactly. So
it didn't say afternoon tea though.
No, unfortunately. No. Their afternoon tea is very popular, as Karina knows. Yeah. Green pistachio, maybe others like the broccoli or spinach. Green pistachio, green eggs and ham. This sounds like a Dr. Seuss thing.
Pistachio is green, isn't it? And so, because listen, we've been munching on that pistachio egg. It's upstairs, and the inside of that is green.
I know, it's really, really good. Ailey, good to see you.
Hi, Ailey. Hope you're well.
Hi, guys. I feel the worst today. I feel like I'm so worthless and lost. It was all my fault. Anyway, how are you guys tonight? Never mind us. What about you? Listen, Ailey. You got to say, we're going to perk you up now. You're a wonderful girl. Your parents love you. Everyone loves you. Your friends love you. Just remember that you are not worthless. You are worth a lot. So just remember that. One thing I want you to say tonight when you go to bed is just say, I am great. And say that to yourself 3 times in the mirror.
Affirmation.
I am great. I am great. And that's what you should remember. I don't know why you guys are getting so many adverts, Ailey. I don't know, because Leading Healing said the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't changed the advert things on here at all.
No.
It looks like they're going aggressively in on these adverts as well. Pizza party on my birthday is a few months away, said Leading Healing. G is in July. I don't like to talk about Compass, but some pizza daily. And why would it matter? We're in Canada for flying to Australia. All right, okay, you don't have to say where you are in Canada. I used to do salsa, but Karina said, yeah, well, salsa and chips. Do you know what? I was going to crack that joke. The only salsa I had is, like I say, with the on top of like a chili, but I'm glad you cracked that one. Swimming would keep you burning up at the gym. You guys are fine, but do you want to do food reviews? So Glenn has multiple dance routines in a day. Oh, does he? G does multiple dance. G's very thin. I hadn't noticed that, so I did wonder if what exercise he did, because he does a physical job. Don't know how I missed what group, but not local, so I don't know. Even green eggs and ham. You know about that from Dr. Zeus. Where I was. P.S. The sun is shining. We're supposed to be a mix of sun and cloud today, but good advice. I have an idol before.
Sun is shining. Weather is sweet.
Might have resaid it sometimes. I think you should, Ailey. I think you should really start to invest in you. Take time for you. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
And Ailey, let us know what is the topic of today is your favorite comfort food. What is it, the food? So when you are low or you down or need yourself something to perk yourself up, what is it that you eat? Just had white cheddar jalapeno salsa recently. Oh, okay. That's in the salsa bits. So what did you think of these? Well, let's score these because we didn't score these.
Well, I would say
haggis pasta. Really? I know you're Scottish, but I have never heard of haggis pasta.
I've never heard of haggis pasta.
I thought you'd have one or the other or both together. But is there actually pasta made with haggis? Or are you having haggis and pasta?
Or are you having, haggis on top of a pasta?
It's amazing, she says. Okay.
I have never heard of it.
Right. Has anybody else had that? That sounds incredibly Scottish.
I do love Scotch pie, though. Ooh, I love a Scotch pie.
So, come on.
I am going to score that a 9.
I agree. Do you know what? It shouldn't work.
Yeah. I don't know why I wouldn't score it a 10 though.
It shouldn't work because it's weird. It's sour cream with loads of sugar in it, but it's really good.
Maybe I wouldn't score it a 10 because I don't know. Maybe it's a 10.
Oh wow, no, I wouldn't give it a 10. It's too weird for a 10.
Oh, I like it. It's too weird for a 10, but you almost boxed it off.
Eat real.
This one is okay.
Go on.
I would give this a 7.
I give it a 6. It needs more flavour. It does need more flavour.
I think, I would need to have it with a dip. I think a dip would bring out the more interesting side of it. I think.
Hummus. Yeah, I think you mean hummus. All right. So it's haggis mixed with pasta. I have never ever heard of that, Ailey. You are the first person that I have ever heard try that. I missed. Sorry. So Leading Healing said you missed. I called ING Buddha, but you're a slim gym, Mark and Kelly, who kept meeting each other at the gym. You lovely. P.S. Custard tarts, but a Scotch pie is a shepherd's pie. No, shepherd's pie and Scotch pie are different.
Yeah. So Scotch pie is a pastry, and I want to say, and Ailey can correct me if I'm wrong, that it's not steamed, but something similar to that, or is it baked? But Scotch pie, I don't know, it's just delicious. It's peppery. I haven't had it in years. I'm just trying to think the last time I would have had it. Probably about 20 years ago. No, maybe 15. Yeah, love Scotch pie.
Wow. So Ellie said, oh, it's an absolute craving, and you have it baked.
I think she's talking about the
Oh, you're
pie.
sorry, the pie's baked.
Scotch-
Sorry, yeah,
the
yeah,
Scotch
sorry,
pie
the
is
Scotch
baked.
pie is baked. Right, gotcha. Thank you, Ellie. Leaning in, he said, I've done Zumba before,
Yeah,
and,
Zumba.
and seen a dog. So somebody took their dog to Zumba class. Oh, amazing. Where are we? Well, no, I can't eat a mountain of pasta daily. No, I was going to say actually the carbs in it are something else. Ailey said, "You're not a classic Scottish girl, Kels."
No, I'm not a classic Scottish girl. Yeah, but I do love Scotch pie.
So,
hey, just because I'm not Scottish doesn't mean I can't appreciate Scotch pie.
Right, here you go then. So, from your nationalities, everybody, so it can be. What is the one food that you think is the most overrated in your nation?
Oh, overrated.
So, hey, Evelyn, how are you?
Hi, Evelyn.
Good
Hope
to
you're
see
well.
you. Good to see you.
The most overrated food, I think, is.
So you can pick Mauritius.
Yeah,
or,
I'm going to pick Mauritius, which is Gâteau Pima.
Okay.
I think that's overrated, but my favorite is Gâteau Brenzel.
Now explain to everybody what Gâteau Pima and Gâteau Brenzel is.
So Gâteau Pima is a little bit like a falafel, but really spicy. It's made with chickpeas and all of that. What is falafel made of? Chickpeas,
yeah,
isn't it?
chickpeas,
Yeah.
chickpeas.
And I think it's made with lentils as well. But I don't rate it. But everyone else will tell you. What's the other one that you like? The one in the wrap.
Falafel.
No. The Mauritian one, some spicy.
Oh, yeah. So that is
Dal puri.
Dal puri.
So anybody will tell you dal puri is their favorite. That is the national thing. Everybody loves that. Or the other one is poisson vindai is the other really well known. But for me, gâteau brenzel, which is like a fried aubergine. It's like a fritter. It's delicious. It's my favorite thing to eat. But if it's not made correctly, so there are a couple of things that could, because like sometimes some people will make it and it's very, very oily. And if the oil is not good, that will repeat on me. I won't be able to process it. And sometimes
say fritter again, said Ailey.
Fritter.
No, how did you pronounce it?
Fritter.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Gâteau brenzel or gâteau pima is what I said, but fritter is fritter.
Ailey said everything is overrated. No, it's not. Not all Scottish dishes are overrated.
No, I like a Scotch pie. I don't feel like it's overrated.
love spiced takis is my favourite.
Wow.
No, she said that isn't how you said it. Did you say it with a French accent? Fritter.
No, I didn't. No, because I never said du pain frire.
Oh yeah.
Du pain frire is fried, but a fritter is a fritter. I didn't say fritter in a different language. Gâteau brenzel, gâteau pima, and
mine frire. That's what she meant.
Oh, mine frire. I didn't say mine frire though. I didn't say mine frire, but yeah, mine frire is another, which is noodles, fried noodles, mine frire. But I do like mine frire as well. But my favorite is gâteau brenzel, which is the aubergine, the fried fritter aubergine.
So over to you guys. Leaning Healing. What is the? Oh, she said that's what it is in Scotland. Frire.
Oh, mine frire. Oh.
Maybe not mine frire, but you said that's what it is in Scotland. So, Ailey, what is the most overrated Scottish dish? What is the best Scottish dish? Leading Healing. What is the most overrated Canadian dish? What is the best Canadian dish? Karina, what is the most overrated American dish? What is the best one? And guys, whoever else is on, please let us know what is the most overrated dish from where you are. So for me, English, the most overrated English dish. I'm gonna have to say sorry, it would be shepherd's pie. Don't at me. Don't at me. It's just boring.
He doesn't know what. Yeah, maybe the way you've had it is boring, or maybe the way you made it when you used to eat meat is boring, but not the way I make it. Sorry, it's not boring.
There was one American YouTuber I spotted. She said don't at me, but roast dinners are the most boring. I was going to say my favorite English dish is going to surprise people. It's not fish and chips. I've got to say it's actually fried breakfast. I have got to say.
I really a fried breakfast. I love fish and chips. Love it. And I think the thing that I like most about fish and chips is it really reminded me of my childhood. So I went to a Catholic school, was run by nuns, and every Friday, everybody looked forward to a Friday because it's fish and chips. And if you were lucky, you got orange squash as well. If you were lucky, you had to be very lucky to have orange squash, but fish and chips was the and you had to get into lunch early, right? Otherwise, you would be left with mashed potato and a cheese pie, right? Nobody ever loved the cheese. I don't know why that was ever on the menu, right? But they had cheese pie every day. Every day there was mashed potato and cheese pie. And that one day, and I can't remember why, I was late for lunch, right? This in primary school. One day I was late for lunch. I was never late for lunch ever. And because I knew if you were late, you would get that cheese pie. One day I was late and I had that horrible cheese pie. I couldn't eat it. So I just had mashed potato and that was it. I was never late for lunch since that day.
Keep it on another or have two. See what happens. Maybe it was just my luck. I could have told him. I could show him the camera issues I was having. But he brought it up. The camera is fast and steady. What are you talking about, leading healing? Are you talking about something else here? Ailey said it's fritter, but that's how it sounds when people say it. Thank you, Jensen. Good choice, he said. I do think so. I think you cannot beat a classic, and I prefer it to other British dishes.
What?
Fried breakfast. Karina said the most overrated is Five Guys Burger. I hate their locations on the Champs-Elysees. They've got one on the Champs-Elysees.
That's crazy. And do you know
so basically the French version of Five Guys or McDonald's is called Quick. You'll see a Q, a red symbol with a white Q in the middle.
I think they also have that in Italy, Quick.
Yeah, Quick. So that's their French burger joint. But I didn't realize they had a Five Guys on the Champs-Elysees.
It's very difficult to find, like. So I find that in French restaurants, and I don't know if people have been, like to Paris or whatever, but in the UK, right, they started this thing where they have open kitchens, so you can see whatever. Let me tell you something that I saw the other day when I was in Wagamama's. Yeah, I was in Wagamama's, and the guy was making a miso soup. He drank from the bowl. He poured it in and then he drank from the bowl. And I don't know who he went to give that to. I think it was.
Oh no, that's really bad.
I think he went to give it to another staff member. You know, I don't think it was for a customer, but he was because like round the corner on the side bit, some of the staff have their, and I think he went to give it to another staff member. It was crazy because I was actually sitting at the bar watching all the cooking. And then I said to my friends, I was just like, he's just drunk from that bowl.
Wow. That's outrageous.
For London, that's crazy. But this is what I'm saying. Yeah, I haven't seen an open kitchen in France. I have not been to Paris and been into a restaurant and said, I can tell you half the things that's going on in that kitchen.
So Leading Healing, the question was, what do you think is the most overrated Canadian dish? And what is your favorite Canadian dish? Let us know. Karina, I did. So there is a Five Guys near my workplace, right? And it's always empty. And I mean completely empty. It's so expensive in there.
But we went to Victoria the other day. Every time I'm in Victoria, that Five Guys is always full.
Yeah, but that's different though, because that's Victoria. but I don't know. It's very expensive. I mean, you're talking like 18-19 pounds for burger and chips.
I'm not gonna lie. I also feel it's overrated, but the amount of people that
No,
really
no.
rate Five Guys, I mean, they proper rate it, and I'm like, I need to go in there and try it. I need to go back.
Well, we were going to do that, but they don't do veggie burgers.
Yeah, they do. It's just vegetables in a burger.
I'm not paying 18 quid for that.
Yeah, it's just like mushroom and lettuce and whatever they have in a burger.
I had to find the landline. Oh, so you had to pause the video for a little bit. That's why. Okay. So, yeah, we were talking about Scotch pie. Oh, rest in peace for your dog. And oh God, I'm sorry to hear that. Not your dog, but you were saying about it was a service dog in the Zumba class, right? Okay. Evening said for Ugandan dish, the most overrated is Rolex. It's basically a chapati with fillings. Do you know what? That I was laughing at because you could say, I bought your Rolex. Really? Here you go. Ugandan chapati. I might do that as a joke. I bought you a Rolex. You're joking. Yeah, here you go. Hang on. That's the fun I can have with that joke. Art classes. What's wrong with give you guys? The falafel makes me feel awful. How about is it a gyro? The
gyros.
Gyros, yeah, the Greek one. I'm surprised I wasn't sick from the gourmet ramen out last night. And Dad used to make potato frittatas. I don't know. Right, he said I did that in a British accent.
Potato frittata. It's like what do you call it? Spanish omelette.
Yeah, that's true. Frittata potatoes. Jensen said these on petrol prices have gone up now. What's happening in Dubai? Yeah, I think more Iran, but yes, you're right. Leaning Healing said there's a bro donut fritters. Now, yeah, that's right. The fritters with apples in. Have you tried that?
Yeah, we did. We tried the giant one that they did at the Homer Simpson at.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
That was really good.
In Universal.
I do enjoy Five Guys, says Evening, but you're right, it is expensive.
Yeah, I need to go and try it again.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I had it in Leicester Square, and to be quite honest, the restaurants in Leicester Square aren't that great. So I don't think I tried it in the right location, but I will try it again.
Leading Healing said, oh, you went to a Catholic school, didn't you? He can tell because he said, if you had fish on Fridays, oh my God, you're at Catholic school.
That's why I said it was run by a bunch of nuns.
Our area has a lot of nun involvement in places. For a year, I have seen one or nearby church driving and have a cell phone. You see a nun driving with a cell phone and singing with Maria about solving problems. Gets the film?
How do you solve a problem like with Sound of Music? Obviously.
There you go. Sunny Dog also says hi to Share too. So that interesting, guys. So thank you for letting us know what are your favorite dishes and dislikes from your area. That was really interesting. I'm gonna say, and I have never heard of a Ugandan dish called a Rolex. The fun you could have with that name.
But Eve, what is the best dish then? What's the best Ugandan dish?
Yeah, exactly. And Karina, if you're still on with the Jackson, what is the best US dish? And Leading Healing, tell us what is the worst and the best dish for Canada. I'm itching to see if you mention poutine. I am very interested to see. So, guys, let us know what your favorite is. You're looking for a shelf. You're looking for an elf on the shelf. So we've mentioned about our favorite comfort food. We've mentioned about your best dishes and what you had. We just.
What's your overrated dish then? Oh, you said it was shepherd's pie. I don't know what the most overrated.
I tell you,
British
there's
dish.
A lot of. I tell you one thing I used to bore the hell out of me, like pork chop and stuff. I found that so boring.
I love it. Anyway, Mark don't know what he's talking about.
Well, no, I haven't eaten meat for years.
He don't know what he's talking about.
I'm just trying to think what other things I found.
Pork chops? Are you joking? One of my favourites.
Salad.
I prefer the ones without the bones though. But yeah, pork loin, pork belly. Don't even let Siobhan hear you talk badly about pork.
Oh yeah, things like liver and onion and stuff like that. I used to think were massively overrated.
Yeah, it wasn't that it was overrated. I just didn't enjoy it. But I'm just trying to think what is the most overrated dish that people just like rave about.
I had something on my screen. I turned around lightly and bumped my head on the door frame behind me.
Oh,
Edie, go careful. Luckily, you wear that hat. I was going to say that. Hopefully, that'll buff with it something. Go careful.
the most overrated British dish. I can't think of an overrated.
There's loads. Oh God, there's
There
loads.
probably is, but I can't think
Any
of one.
British salad is boring. Any what was I gonna
No,
say?
but I don't find that. I mean, people don't go, "Oh God, yeah, that salad was amazing." So that's not. We're talking about that people really talk about, and you're just like, God, that's mid. That is just overhyped. I can't think of a thing that is really
Oh,
overhyped.
even said Cornish pie. Okay.
Oh, like what? Like a Cornish pasty? Yeah, I mean, I don't really like Cornish pasties, but would I call that? I mean, nobody raves about it. And go, oh yeah, that Cornish pasty. Oh my God. I'm thinking, like, what do people rave about? And like shepherd's pie is very popular. So when Mark says it's overrated, I'm just like, huh? But it is something, but he finds it overrated. And I'm just trying to think, what would I find?
Sorry, Jensen. I know you really like it. So it's just me. I don't eat meat as well. So remember. Karina said, oh man, there are so many foods I really enjoy here. A good ribeye or wagyu are at my favorite steakhouse with a good baked potato with sour cream. I'm hungry. Now I'm just going to get a drink. Tell Karina about your experience when we went to, what was the restaurant you had the best steak?
Oh, that was Flora.
Flora, that's it.
So we went to the Flora restaurant in Helios. So in Helios Hotel, they have a restaurant. It's called Flora. It was a ribeye, wasn't it? It was a ribeye, or was it a sirloin? Can't remember if it was a ribeye or a sirloin, but that steak was one of the best steaks I've had. I love a ribeye. I made ribeye the other night. I'm thinking about making a ribeye right now. You?
I know. I need it. I'm just really thirsty.
Look at him with a Coke. And so I'm thinking, oh, I really love ribeye, but I haven't had wagyu before, and I haven't had filet mignon. So I would like to try filet mignon, and I'd like to also try a porterhouse steak. I've seen some people go to town on that porterhouse steak. But I don't like chewy steak, so I don't know how these steaks are. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that'll be interesting. Interesting.
Where are we? Sorry.
Under Evelyn's comment.
Yeah. Hi, Evelyn. And what's the underrated one? Says Leading Healing. So I think, yeah, that'd be interesting. What's your underrated British dish? Jensen said shepherd's pie with peas, sweet corn, mince and mash and cheese on top, and my best gravy and some vegetables on the side. Now you are talking Kelly's language, Jensen.
So I don't put sometimes I put peas, sometimes I don't, but I definitely put in sweet corn. I put sweet corn, I put onions. Ooh, even now I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should make a shepherd's pie.
Oh, below Karina's Five Guys comment, you missed the second half of the service dog comment. Neat fact, also sweet potato followed by Chanel. My ear was clogged. Well, I'm back. Oh, sorry. So that's your favorite. Sorry. Do you know what? So the comments jump so fast. Sometimes I miss them. So is that your favorite? Sweet potato. What's Chanel?
Is it chanterelle, as in the chanterelle mushrooms?
Is that right? Is that the one you're after? May I come over for that ribeye? Drool emoji. Drool emoji. Oh, filet mignon wrapped in good bacon. Yes, please.
This is what I'm saying, Karina. I need to find. The thing is, though, in the UK, everything is a rip-off, right? Everything is so expansive. It's very expansive. I would love to go to Gaucho's, right? But anytime I think about it, and plus because Mark's vegetarian and all of this vegetarian nonsense, pescatarian or whatever, it's sometimes a little bit difficult to like go and want to try all of these places. But it's very rare also that I eat steak out, because sometimes steak can be like so chewy and then it's not enjoyable. But I do like going to Flatiron, and sometimes I go with Evelyn. Unfortunately for Evelyn, the last couple of times that she's been, the steak has been proper chewy. There was one time she couldn't even eat it, and my steak was all right, but hers was far too chewy. But usually I would say 8 times out of 10, I normally have a good steak there. But like that 2 times that when the steak is chewy, it's just awful. But I do love a good steak. And when there's ribeye on the menu, I'm getting it. And listen to this, right? So I went to Burger and Beyond. So I went with a couple girls, and we went, and I saw the steak, and they had ribeye and they had sirloin and all of this. I said, do you know what? I said, I'm going to get the ribeye. I said, I'm a bit iffy because sometimes the steaks are chewy. But the other two girls, they also got ribeye. But let me tell you something. It was not ribeye. Let me show you a picture. Let Mark.
Oh, I'll carry on. Leaning, he said, well, I'm glad you guys lit up over the sound of music. P.S. Answered your food question. You keep up mostly well. So, yeah, sometimes it is difficult for it, but thanks for bearing with us, Leading Healing. I did say I mentioned poutine and maple, etc. Now, poutine, I do like. Maple, I mean, that's outstanding. P.S. No, I didn't get concussion, but now I shall go back and sit on a cushion. Yes, sit down, because you hit your head pretty hard. Are you sure you're okay? Because you must have really hit your head hard there. You sound like you did hit your head. It's one of those things, actually, when you don't look and stuff like that, it really, and you bang yourself that.
Although,
really
let me just show you what I had in roast, right? One lunchtime.
Karina, does that appeal?
That is pork belly and mash with applesauce.
I feel awkward suggesting to the computer guy, but maybe he had the wrong one and wasn't listening to mine for noise. Karina said, have you tried a Brazilian steakhouse? We have some fantastic ones here. Is it Fogo de Chao? We were going to go to that one.
Frango de Chao, yeah. I've been. It's really good.
We were going to go to that, funny enough, when we were in Florida. I end up in a protein coma. Do you get the meat sweat, Karina? Is that where you get the meat sweat? Jensen said, oh, that looks nice.
Now, look what they tried to pass off as a ribeye.
Where's this?
This was at Burger and Beyond.
Oh, Burger and Beyond.
Look what they tried to pass off as ribeye. And I went to the guy, right?
Show the other one, because Karina said, yes, was that roast? So show the roast one.
Oh, yeah, the roast one.
And I think Jensen said he liked the look of that. Jensen, I think you would like this.
Let me go back.
Oh, Ailey said, oh, I love a breakfast. Proper fry at breakfast. That's my favourite. That's not a ribeye, said Karina.
You're trying to fool me with a ribeye.
Oh, so one of the other ones we went to, you probably saw that we went to, what was the place we went to? Swiss Butter.
Oh, God.
So Swiss Butter, this was trending in the UK, and we did a video. If anybody's at all interested, we went back to try it. Do you know what so a few people ordered the steak, and everybody was complaining. I could hear it in the restaurant all around us that the steaks were chewy. And the waiter said, yeah, but it's supposed to be chewy because it's sirloin. When
is sirloin supposed to be chewy? So this is pork belly with the mash, the gravy and the applesauce.
So this is at roast. So Karina, this may be one for you to try.
I took someone there, right? And he was just like, oh my God, this is the best. And I was like, the best? You know when you take someone out and they really appreciate it and you just think, you see?
Tracksuit pants, nice, but where are you tracking? Yeah, I know. This is about as healthy as I get. Well, I ain't jogging nowhere. He's still got the same shirt, and you drinking beer or naughty soda. No, this is Diet Coke.
Yeah.
So this is nothing.
Caffeine-free Diet Coke. I don't know if you have that in the States, but we have caffeine-free Diet Coke here.
Oh, so Leaning Healing said no, never had filet mignon.
I've never had filet mignon.
Where are we?
One day when me and Karina get together, maybe that's where we're going.
All that steak is chewy. You must mean fatty. Is that true? Was it chewy and fatty?
No. There's a difference between gristle and chewy steak, right? Gristle is just chewy fat. And so the steak that I had, it wasn't chewy. That was the one at Burger and Beyond. But they were trying to pass it off as ribeye, and I'm like, "That's sirloin. What are you talking about?" It was all right. It was nice. It wasn't chewy. But why are you trying to pass it off as a? And the guy looked and goes, "Yeah, that's ribeye." Dude, where's the eye for the ribeye? Where is it? Because it's not there.
Ailey said, what was that? That pork thing?
Oh, that's belly pork.
Belly pork. Ailey.
Belly pork.
Does that appeal to you, Ailey? Would that be something you'd be interested in? And Karina said, and why was it all that blackened? I mean, it did look, I mean, that looked pretty charred. Is that it? Isn't that Thai order you asked for? Sorry. What the hell is that? Isn't that what? That's not what she said, but she said something else. What is that? Isn't that a Thai order you asked for? No, I don't think it is, Ada. I think it is pretty cremated, that steak. Sounds like I'll be spending the day in roast just eating.
Yes.
We will join you.
Yes, you will.
We will definitely do. So we've done the afternoon tea, we've done the roast there, and we've done the breakfast.
I mean, the colour on it is not that bad, right? Let me widen it up a bit for you, right?
I don't understand all these red bits on it.
But that's the blood.
Oh.
That's the blood. What do you mean you don't understand the red bits on it? That's the blood.
It certainly was a diet-free. Yeah, diet-free Coke. Leading Healy said, do you really say Chanel like Shani? Yeah, first married as a couple in our province was them. No, is it Chanel?
Is it Chanel, or are you saying chanterelle, as in chanterelle mushrooms?
As in Chanel. It was a hilly area. Please, do you guys have grey nuns there? Do we have no? Oh, I know what you. So nuns dressed in grey habits. Do you mean?
Some. Yeah, there was one that was dressed in a grey habit, but no, it is unusual. I have seen them dressed in grey habits, but they're normally black here, black habits.
If a nun smokes and gets it on there, is that a bad habit? Let's go, Kelly. Mark can still come with us.
He can just sit there and watch.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think
he'll just eat chips.
No, Ellie said she'd never heard of it. I've changed my photo of my boat. I see, Jensen. It looks really good. Karina, we have a Brazilian barbecue place along the waterfront next to a neat-looking hotel where I lived. Have you been there, Leading Healing?
So I've been to a Brazilian barbecue, right? But I've got to say I didn't rate it. And I've been to three of them. Where it's unlimited. You have go and you have stop. But I don't rate them. I need to go to a really good one.
Come and meet me at Rose, said Karina. I have a great conversation with the manager about Italy, and he told me about his hometown. Oh, is he Italian? Leading in, he said, not that hard. Didn't know you read that. A concussion, a cushion is better. Ew, pork belly and mash, pipe out like that.
I got concussion. That's a joke from Miss Jocelyn.
Oh, Ailey, so I didn't realise you were vegan. Imagine killing animals; they should be able to live instead of being killed. And you lot are banging on about steak. Oh dear, I'm only messing.
Oh dear.
Leading, go and try out that restaurant. Yeah, exactly. I like it, crispy and saucy.
Hang on a second, Ailey, are you eating vegetarian haggis?
I was going to say, you said you like haggis and good spot. You like haggis and pasta. Mark can have the salad. Oh, sounds amazing. Yeah, you get to watch you two eat. Now they do. I did have the vegetarian roast thing.
They also do monkfish Wellington.
Oh, they do.
So you could have monkfish Wellington.
Ooh, how does that grab you? Leading him, he said, which one? One we have here, not a super fan of. We aren't big meat eaters, Karina, etc. Oh, Adi said that's a shame. Leading him said, just have pineapple on my pizza. You lot are really trolling Kelly at the moment. She can't stand pineapple on the pizza.
I'm sure all the Italians can't stand pineapple on their pizza.
No, I thought you did tell us you were vegan, Ailey, but I got confused because you said you like haggis. You know what haggis is? Because haggis is sheep's lung.
She's gonna know.
No, I know.
In Scotland, she's gonna know.
Are you having the vegan haggis, which you can have? I have seen that being made, vegan haggis. I forget what they use. They use oats and something else as a substitute. Evelyn said, barbecue places are nice, but I don't care to be cooking for myself when I'm out.
Yeah.
Well, that is a fair enough point.
There's a couple of places that do really good barbecue. In fact, there's a couple more places that I want to try.
So, Ailey, when you go for vegan things, when you go out to eat, where would you normally go? Is there a restaurant you would go to? Or do you tend to sort of cook at home to avoid restaurants?
I didn't know you were vegan.
No, she did mention it before, but I forgot. I knew that you had mentioned it before. But I was going to say, What are the vegan choices like in your area? Do you tend to go
Yeah.
out much and have vegan?
Because obviously, as you know, Liam is
Yeah.
also vegan.
Liam's vegan.
So yeah, I was going to say, I don't know. Yeah, in Scotland, do they cater a lot to vegans and stuff like that? I don't know why, but I have a feeling for some reason they're few and far. The vegan places are few and far between.
Vegan can be difficult because most restaurants, especially where my parents live, don't cater for vegan.
Yeah, in London, you will find vegan restaurants and you will find vegan options. But in my mind, I'm thinking it's only London we would cater for that. In Europe, they don't cater for that. They don't cater for that. They're not like, listen, you go to Belgium, you go to Paris. I'm sure if you go to Italy, it's the same. They don't cater for that.
Leading here said, well, being that I'm not in the States and I've been to State and Maine this week, a teenager walked in our street with a guitar on his back. Ooh, Belly wouldn't have had eyes on my food of that item. So you're not a fan of pork belly. Every restaurant has vegan options. Have to trial 30 minutes or so. Okay, so they do have vegan options. That's really good.
That's really good. Do you know what? I did not imagine in Scotland they would have, not that they wouldn't have vegan options. I just thought that the restaurants would be few and far between. So in my mind, I would imagine how it was beginning in London, where to find a vegetarian so when we started dating, they only had one vegetarian option on the menu. Like now you can get several and you can have several different things. But also Mark's palate would only ever eat burgers. So he'd only ever eat a bean burger. He wouldn't try anything else.
To be fair, so when I first became veggie, and you're talking over 20 years ago, the vegetarian, there was no vegan options.
Yeah.
There were no vegan options. But they only would have one, maximum two vegetarian options. And they would always be the same thing. They would either be burger, bean burger, or veggie burger, and quiche. That was your only veggie option.
I rarely saw quiche, but I would say. And the thing was as well, they didn't cater for allergies and allergens and all of this type of stuff. So I feel like in the UK, we've come on quite a bit. Because now they'll ask you, do you have any allergies, yada, 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 and all of this. But in my mind, when I've been to other countries, they don't cater for that. In fact, I don't, were we even asked that once in the US?
What was that?
About allergies.
Oh, yeah, no. I'll tell you something. The Americans are really hot on that. We're always asked about allergies.
I can't remember about allergies, but I know they're hot on swapping out anything.
Yeah.
You could, listen, you could walk into a restaurant and you could create a whole meal. They'll say, oh, yeah, we've got steak and potatoes. Yeah, can I swap out the steak for chicken? And can I swap out the potatoes for veg? And it's a completely different dish. And they, yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah, sure, no problem. And they could create a completely different dish. And that's how they roll. In the UK, they wouldn't. You're lucky if they swap anything out.
Yeah, I know.
You are very lucky. Because when we went to roast and I said, oh, yeah, can I have an extra mushroom instead of a tomato? They said yes. But let me tell you, some places won't even do that. Some places won't even do that.
Ailey said, have you guys ever been to the Costa del Sol in Spain? I haven't. No, have you? I've not been to Spain. That's really
not to the Costa del Sol, no.
Have you been, Ailey? Is it good?
I've been to Costa Dorada. I've been to Salou. I've been to Barca. And obviously, we've been to Lanzarote.
Ailey, is San Sebastian considered part of the Costa del Sol? I have been there. Karina also said, I would love to go to Scotland. I know, this is really bad. I've not been to Scotland.
Yeah, I've never been.
So I've been to Wales, but never been to Scotland. Leading Healy said, of course we got a diet here, but don't think it's any better. Been talking about your channel. No fancy mushrooms for me, and the grey nuns help with me agencies. No, it's just, but in the lobby of the hotel, Google it. It looks cool on the waterfront. Oh, I'll have a little look. And he's given the kiss for us. His dog a kiss for us all. He even said bangers and mash.
What is overrated?
Or do you like
Or
it?
Is it comfort food?
Vegetarian haggis, maybe, said Leading Healing. So you would try it. Did you know haggis is banned in the United States because it is sheep's lung?
Costa Brava. Is that where we went? Where we stayed at Casino Royale?
Monks and swordfish. Swordfish is quite nice. I do like swordfish. Thunder Bear.
Hi, Thunder Bear. We were just talking about you earlier.
Thunder Bear. How are you? Good to see you. Kelly, you aren't Italian. No, you showed me. That was leading in. He was joking. Thunder Bear. Yay, Miss Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Yes, one of her favourites, said Evelyn. Bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash. But probably one of my mum's sausage and mash is probably one of her favourites as well.
Thunder Bear, how you been?
How have you been?
Oh, were you talking about me? I'm good. How are you? We are very good. Good to see you. Leading Healing was asking where you were. Ever heard of, is it Ichiban? Or Mongolian place they cook in front of you?
Oh no. You know when you said Ichiban, I was thinking in Friends, you know when Joey tries the lipstick. Ichiban. Lipstick for men.
Jensen said, welcome Thunder Bear. I said, yeah, we're good. How are you doing? One of the questions we were asking Thunder Bear, is that from Friends?
Yes.
One of the questions we were asking Thunder Bear is, what is your favourite comfort food?
Yeah.
What do you find the most overrated and underrated from the place you are from? So if you're English, what is that? If you'd rather do something else, you could do that. Oh, yes, we said it at the same time.
Lipstick for men.
If you know, you know. But yes, guys, thank you so much to everybody that watched our roast video. I knew we've been itching to go to roast. We wanted to do the full set, so we've now done afternoon tea, the roast, and we've done the breakfast. We only haven't done the lunch, and then we've done the lot.
No, we've done the lunch. We haven't done dinner.
Oh, the dinner. Sorry, that's the dinner.
Yeah.
That's the only one we haven't done.
Yeah, so we've done breakfast, we've done lunch, and we've done afternoon tea, but we haven't done dinner.
I almost went to the latter, said Leading Healing, for special events like dinner and theatres. I'm mostly vegetarian, but afraid so can't much. And Europe is in the UK. I learned the Kirsty and Mackenzie. So do you know what? I suppose it's the other way around. UK is in Europe. But yeah, yeah. So let us know. We did, like I said, we really did enjoy. Leading Healing said, I don't like pork much. The cafe I was at today was a rare feel. I like vegan places here. I would think Scotland similar to you, and it's Thunder Bear, I think you mean. Not sure about overrated, said Thunder Bear, but underrated, probably a crisp sandwich. What do you guys think? Now, I do enjoy a crisp sandwich.
I enjoy a crisp sandwich too.
Add a little bit of cheese, Thunder Bear. Give it a, don't knock it, give it a try. So have your crisp sandwich with a thin layer of cheese in it.
I still can't think of an overrated British dish. You know what? Yeah, let me tell you what's overrated.
Karina will tell you what's overrated.
Sour apples in puddings. So sour apple in a crumble, sour apple in thing. This is by far overrated. It is not good. To have sour fruit in any type of dessert is overrated. I don't enjoy it.
Oh, Ailey's going to there in next September. Oh, fantastic. Oh, amazing. So yeah, of course, so I know it's a long time, but I was going to say, when you do go, you must let us know what it's like. We will remind you next year, and you must tell us. Thunderbird said, oh yes, salt and vinegar crisp with cheese in the baguette. You see? When you know, you know. And what do you do to that cheese?
Melt my cheese.
You know it, Thunder. Leading Healing said, send it soon. P.S. They close at 2. It was after Mum's work and dropped off a competition I did. So, was it a comp? When you say comp, you mean competition. Anyway, there's a restaurant run mostly by special needs, but it's nice. Okay. Karina, you're welcome anytime, and you're going in 2027. Oh, right. You love the tangy taste, do you, Evelyn?
Oh, that's the tangy taste of sour apple pie.
Oh, do you? Yeah. Oh, that was Alexa. Where are we? Jensen said, yes, ham and red Leicester and Marmite sandwiches I like, but more on the croissant. You love your croissants. I know you really like your croissants.
I love ham and cheese croissant. I love that. And what I love even more is if I do like egg mayo, ketchup and bacon in a croissant. It's too good.
Bye, Jensen. Take care. Lovely to see
Bye,
you.
Jensen.
Was a few minutes away from closing, so Mayor place. Oh, what I was saying, so this place was about to shut. They are following the hygiene. Yeah, you always check hygiene ratings, don't you, on restaurants? Kelly always does that. So in the UK, they'll give her a hygiene rating out of 5. So 5 means it's impeccable. 1, just don't go there. So if you ever see something with a 1 hygiene rating,
I've seen people do all of these dodgy restaurants. Oh, the worst restaurants in the back. I would not put my body through that. No, I'm more of, is it worth the calories?
do you know what? There was so Harrison Webb, who's a very famous YouTuber.
Yeah.
He went to the worst restaurant in London, which is a restaurant that's in Victoria. Quite a few people have gone there. The staff was allegedly quite rude, allegedly. But he showed on his video, so he ordered a bolognese, and I kid you not, you see it on the video. The woman puts the bolognese in the microwave, and he goes, "Oh my god!" And he shows. She took it out of the microwave, mixed it around with her finger, put it back to heat it up a bit more, then served it to him.
And Lord knows where that finger's at now.
Absolutely. Was a few. Oh yeah, sorry, we read that one. Karina said protein seems to be the in thing now. So anything that says protein on the label is going to be overrated. Karina, it's funny you should say that. I bought a yogurt and it was boasting how much protein was in it. 22 grams of protein. I thought, is that good? Is that bad? Is it? It's difficult to say. Ailey said Alexas are weird. They go off at random times.
They do. Yeah.
Where are we? Advent. Oh, I can't remember what that says. I think you're saying the advert took your comment. So do you know Pop Country? This song twice on the radio today. I hope it keeps playing. No, I've not heard that song. Just Want to Be Something. I think I Love by somebody. I think it's saying. I don't know that. Do you know that one? Pop Country? Imagine if the chef put their face in it to mix it around. Oh, Thunder Bear!
Like I said, when I was at Wagamama's and the man drank from the bowl, he poured the soup in the bowl, then drank it, and then took it off to go and give it to someone. Oh, my
word. I mean, I've seen all kinds of things in restaurants, but I mean, when I saw that on the video, that she actually used her finger to mix up the food and serve it. I mean, just the fact that it's microwaved is kind of makes you think, because you know that's just going. You can't microwave pasta.
You can't microwave water. The US. Let me just. You can't microwave water. Get a kettle.
That wasn't a dig at Karina.
No, that wasn't a dig at Karina.
Ew. So yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Can you believe it or not? Somebody actually did that in the restaurant.
I think Karina's got a kettle.
Oh, I may roll after this and can sing or try to. All right, I might catch you on your live leading healing.
I will be going to bed, although I have baked potatoes in the oven and I have to take them out.
Yeah,
and then I'm going to bed.
Exactly. So I am going to. So, guys, on that note, I think we will leave the live there. We do our regular one on the Tuesday, but we do a longer one on the Friday. So for those of you who want to join us for the marathon session on a Friday, please do. I have a kettle.
I told you she had a kettle because I knew she had a kettle. It's the British way to do things. Just say
exactly. You're becoming more British. Next time we speak to us, say, see you later, Karina. Righty ho.
Yeah, and she'll be TTFN, which means ta-ta for now. And when Karina comes to the UK, we'll be going roast.
Now you should watch the sushi prank. I think it's just for laughs, and the guy licks the seaweed to wrap it. Hilarious. I shall watch that, Thunder Bear. I think that looks fun. But at least that's a joke.
Yeah.
This woman actually mixed it and served it.
There was one where she's at the gym and she looks really nice, and all the men are looking at her. She's bending down, and all of a sudden she farts. And it's hilarious. I think I was on the thing and I was laughing so much when I was on the plane. It's crazy.
The people are horrified. I can imagine that as well. Bye, everyone. Thanks for another live brill as usual. Oh, bless you, Fiona.
Bless you, Fiona.
So, yes. Ta-ta for now. Yes.
TTFN.
So, guys, on that note, we shall leave the live there. But thank you so much for joining. We had such fun.
We did.
As always, like we say, on Tuesdays, we shall be doing a new little feature where we will decide, Kelly will decide what the topic of thing will be.
Yeah, we'll sort of like come up with the topic, and then that will be the running through. And let's see how we go. Yeah.
Until then, guys, please, itchy buns. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Itchy bum. Lipstick for men.
So if you know, you know. Until then, guys, see you guys for a short but sweet conversation. I know. Well, hopefully, we will see you Friday. So
yeah.
We will do a lot. We tend to do a longer one because we don't have to get out the next day. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining. As I say, Have a wonderful week. Do look after yourselves. Do take care. And don't forget,
Melt my cheese.
you know it.
And if you want to catch up with any of the holidays and what we're getting up to, then head over to MK Vacays and you can catch up with all of our holiday antics. And if you haven't subscribed to both channels, then please do.
So then, guys, without ado, we will say goodbye. Look after yourselves. Have a wonderful week. Take care. And we will hopefully see you on Friday. Until then, bye for now.
Bye for now.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.